Press Y on the captain. Oh, this is us. Hello, we are Petty King Merchant. Petty King Merchant MacDonchad of Munster. Ah, we've got so many Chads in our name. Hello, Shotgun Squirrel here, and welcome back to another episode of 1 Hour In. Today we're playing Crusader Kings III, which is described as a grand strategy game. Now, I'm a big fan of strategy games, but I can safely say I've never played a grand strategy game, or at least I've never played Crusader Kings 1 or 2. But from what I understand, we're going to be taking over a medieval... I don't know if it's a whole nation or maybe just one leader within it. And we're going to be vying for power, securing trade routes, managing armies, and, you know, creating negotiations with other people. Maybe have to marry off some of our kids to keep the peace, keep the population in check, make sure no one's too unhappy, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for it because I've never really thought about playing in these types of games, but it's on the Game Pass, as all these games are. And so I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna give this a go. So let's press the any button. I'll wait for that to load. No, we're just gonna play for fun. Thank you very much. Yes, I have read all of them. Oh God, hello. Newsfeed. What's in the newsfeed? Nothing. All right, fantastic. All right, new game. Oh, you can play multiplayer. Oh, that's cool. Okay, new game. Welcome to Crusader Kings. Crusader Kings is a medieval sandbox that allows you to define your own approach to leadership. This tutorial is designed to give you basic tools to play the game. Okay, that seems good to me. I'm going to press A for that. The paths to power. In fact, I might start the timer because otherwise we could be in a 40-minute tutorial and they'd be like, oh, maybe we should start the video. So let's start the timer now. Oh, hang on. Sorry. The timer is on 1 hour, 1 minute. Start again. There we go. Right. If you are new to Crusader Kings, we strongly recommend you play through as much of the tutorial as you need to find your feet. You can stop the tutorial at any point and experiment with your newly acquired skills. If you wish to return to the tutorial, hold down the Y button to bring it back. That's quite cool. Yes, we will continue with the tutorial because, like I said, I've never played any of these. I also really like the artwork. Oh yeah, I think you can send like assassins and stuff. Right, here we go. Welcome to Crusader Kings III. You are a medieval ruler. Your reign may be brief, but through your heirs you can bring your dynasty to prominence. Land is yours for taking, but by way of the sword or through marriage, and clever diplomacy can extend your reach far beyond the wildest dreams of any conqueror. There is no way to win in Crusader Kings III, only different ways to enjoy your story as it unfolds. That's quite nice. At any point, you can minimize the tutorial windows and explore the game at your own pace. Press B to try it out. Okay, cool. Let's minimize. Oh, I've minimized it. How do I bring it back up? Hold Y. Oh, we're back. Look at that. Right, cool. Next. Right. Camera basics. Yeah, move around. Cool, cool. That's fine. Next. Spans hundreds of years and many generations. Right now, time is standing still because the game is paused. Cool. Nested tooltips. God, okay, this is quite a bit, isn't it? Sometimes you will see blue highlighted text. This means you can hover your cursor over... I don't have a cursor. How do I? What? I cannot. What? Some of the tooltips may have highlighted words that can also be tooltipped for further information. Duchy can lead to county, which can lead to barony. By default, it takes a couple of seconds for a tooltip to appear when you highlight a UI element. And then to continue, hold left thumbstick. Oh, okay, there we go. Open tooltip. Ah, look at that. Cool, man, I really wish I had a mouse and keyboard. Right, no worries. And press A on its tooltip. I did do that. I did that. Cool. So then I have to hold it again to make it go away? Perhaps? Yes, okay, cool. We did it. Fantastic. Rules of land map. Now let's talk about the game. Everything takes place on the map before you. The world consists of large and small territories, landed titles held by various rulers. Titles are represented by elaborate coats of arms shown as icons on the map. The icons representing your realm is that your primary title, the most important and prestigious title you hold. Okay. Borders. If you hover over your character portrait, the coat of arms above your realm capital lineage will glow and the entirety of your realm will be highlighted. Munster is your primary title, which is why your realm is named after it. Okay? Alright, we're getting there. You hold the Earldom of Thomond as a separate title. If you zoom out, it will read Munster on this part. Right, okay. Let's minimize that and have a look, shall we? Right, so Munster... Oh god, wow. Okay. So, oh wow, this... Okay, a lot more than just Europe then. Wow. Can go all the way to India and a little bit beyond. Wow. That is, yeah. Wow. Okay. And obviously all the way down to middle of Africa. Wow. So what have we got? Holy Roman Empire, France, Brittany. And then you zoom in and... Oh, look at this. Oh, this is so pretty. I really like that. So lineage is our capital, I think. That's our coat of arms, which is like the 3 lions. Press Y on the capital. Oh, this is us. Hello, we are Petty King Merchant. Petty King Merchad Mac Don Chad of Munster. Ah, we got so many Chads in our name. Oh, we need to find a spouse. And we've got 1 kid already, though. How do I go down and see what we've got going on? Siblings, children, grandparents, relationships. We have no lovers or wards. Court. Oh my god! Look at all this. So much. Yeah, this is a beefy game. This is wow. Okay, I love it. It says this is you. Thank you. And there you go. That shows our land. Ennis. Ilmond. Thomond. And Ormond. Right, okay. It still wants me to do something, apparently. What does it want me to do? What do you want me to do? Select the land? Right, let's bring the old tutorial back up. Right, okay. Ruling over others. As a ruler, you can only hold so much land on your own. You will often have other rulers helping with the administration of the realm, holding land within your borders, making them your vassals. To find your own land, your domain, you can use the go to location option. Oh god, right, okay. Hold left trigger to open the character. Right, so I'm going to have to minimize this, and then I've got to... can do this. Oh wow, okay. That's not too bad, to be fair. Alright, I understand. Characters. You play one of the many characters in this world represented by the character avatars. Your character is the ruler of a realm. You will need to make sure that your dynasty survives and thrives throughout the ages. Your titles give you power and control. Right, okay, cool. So, press Y to open the character menu. We already did that one. So, it will make me do it bit by bit. Okay. Yeah, we did it. Right, skills. So, we've got diplomacy, martial. Oh, we're a good fighter, I think. I'm assuming 17's good. Stewardship, or okay, could be worse. Intrigue's not great. Learning's also not great. But we're a good fighter, unless 17 is low. I don't know. Characters who have traits. Characters also have traits which can affect skills, as well as how they react to things. These are illustrated by icons in the character view. Some traits tell you about a character's personality, like fickle, calm, or generous. Other traits are specific to how a character has lived their life, such as education trait or commander traits. Oh, hang on. Let's see what we learn. I think we have to hold the left thumbstick. Yes. I'm remembering stuff. What is an education trait? Petty King Merchad, your character, followed a martial education. Upon reaching adulthood, he received the trait Skilled Tactician, sorry. And then commander traits are special traits that confer useful perks. Right, whatever. So, we are Temperate. Small booster. Oh, God. Wrathful. Oh, not great. We're good with martial, but not great on diplomacy or intrigue. And impatient. Ooh, that's not the greatest things in the world. Okay. All right. Right. Next. Traits can also impact how your characters react to you. Some people are impressed by the brave trait, while a lustful character is more likely to feature in salacious gossip. Traits influence other characters' morality and greed. Okay. All characters, yes, all have an opinion of you, of one another, which drives their behavior. Low opinion can cause people to rise up against you or be unwilling to help you. High opinion can... sorry, I lost it. High opinion can, on the other hand, make characters more inclined to join your schemes. Hang on. Yes. Schemes. A scheme is a long-term attempt to affect another character in some way. Some schemes are personal, while others are hostile. The success chance of a scheme... Right, cool. Awesome, fine. Fine. How you choose to interact with characters... Okay, that's fine. To further your goals, you need gold. Among other things, gold pays for buildings, armies, and bribes. Gold is collected passively from both your holdings and your vassals as tax. Larger vassals and more important holdings tend to give more tax. However, money can't buy everything. Certain things can only be achieved by spending the right amount of prestige or, for religious matters, piety. You can see the current state of gold, prestige, piety bar at the top. So I'm guessing gold to the left. Prestige must be the crown. Piety must be the cross. And then I don't know what the tree is, but I'm sure we're about to learn that one. As prestige, yeah, whatever. Piety, yeah, whatever, cool. I don't know what the tree is yet. Lifestyles. As well as traits, your character can also pick up lifestyle. There are 5 lifestyles, 1 for each. Lifestyles represent what you put the most effort into day to day, and each one has several focuses inside relating to it. Every focus gives you... God, there's a lot in this, isn't there? Left trigger to open it up. Right. Minimize lifestyle. As well as the trait... Oh, yeah, we will do that one. Okay, next. Select a lifestyle to see its focus. As time goes by, your character will earn lifestyle experience by maintaining a particular lifestyle. When you acquire enough life experience, you can select one of the lifestyle perks from any of the trees. Perks represent you practicing and developing yourself over time and offer unique bonuses. That's quite cool. As an example, the strategy, authority, and chivalry focuses all grant martial experience, while they can be used to martial perks. Okay, select a focus. So we've already actually got a bunch of these already. Oh, we've got all the gallant ones. Gallant ones, not gallant. Gallant. Okay, so we've got a lot of these. Oh, God, no. No, left trigger. Hold that. Lifestyle again. No, lifestyle. I'm trying to select it. Oh, no, what's it? It's bugged. It's bugged. Oh, no, is it my A button? Is my A button gone? I had this issue earlier. No, that worked. Oh, no, yeah, no, I'm trying to get back to it, but it won't let me. Okay, we're back. So, diplomacy. Focus on understanding people and their motives, how to handle other realms, and how to win the unwavering loyalty of your subjects. Stewardship. Focus on dealing justice, administrating the lands of your realm, and filling your coffers with gold. Intrigue. Focus on manipulation. Focus on learning all that you can. The realm of knowledge and divinity lie within your grasp, as well as the secrets to life itself. Well, I think diplomacy is quite good, but I prefer learning. Not only is it what I'm weakest at the moment, I also think if you've got the best, if you're the most evolved or the further forward into science, that helps with a lot of other things as well. However, gain 30% more experience in this lifestyle is pretty strong. So maybe I should just really focus on one thing, because we've already got. So maybe we should just focus on strategist. Strategy focus. Luck can win a duel. A fool can win a battle. It takes more to win a war. Focusing on strategy. Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to do, as much as I want to do the sciencey thing, I'm going to play it based on what we've got. So now we've gone up to 20, so that's actually immediately given us some higher stats. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to stay on. I think that's okay. Martial perks unlocked. Okay, we've done that. I guess we'll bring up the thingy. We have done that. Understand. Other characters. Now, having selected to focus, you can move on to other people. Interacting with other characters is key in Crusader Kings III. It's key in Crusader Kings III. And you have many options for how to do so. Press X on the character portrait, including your own, to select a list of potential interactions, such as arranging a marriage or initiating a scheme. This is also where you start wars, but let's save that for later. Press Y, highlight the player's heir's character. Right, okay, so we will minimize that window. We will Y, we will select our heir. Oh, there's our son. Hey, buddy, how's it going? And then what do you want me to do that? Highlight the portrait and press X to see available interactions. Arrange marriage, find spouse, sway, send gift, educate. Let's educate our child. I don't know how old he is. Does it say? It probably should say, but it doesn't. Maybe I'll imprison. Disinherit, denounce, grant titles. Maybe it'll tell me what I should do, but there's a lot of options there. Yeah, I've done that. I've looked at the actions. Or maybe I was meant to do it from there. I wasn't meant to click on him first. Okay, cool. Next. Let's start with basics. Everyone likes gold. Try sending a bribe to your player heir. Most interactions will bring up a second window. Okay, send a gift. They said bribe. I don't want to bribe him. I'm just going to send him a gift. Gains 15 billion view, £3. Yeah. Wait, is his name Brian Brian? Pays 50 gold to Brian Brian. Oh man, we need to change our son's name. That's terrible. Let's start with basic score. Right, done that. Well done. You've successfully increased somebody's opinion of you. That's up to 92 now. He probably hates us so much because of his name, Brian Brian. But note the feed message in the lower right. This is where mildly interesting but non-critical information appears and goes away after a little while when unpaused. Certain opinion modifiers last forever, like opinion family bonds. Others will wane over time, like the fading memory of receiving a monetary gift. If you highlight a character that is not you, in their tooltip will be a breakdown of their opinion of you. Okay, let's have a look at that. So in their tooltip, oh, there you go. Father plus 50, Confederate partition plus 10, Confederate partition plus 5, Sony dynasty plus 5, personal diplomacy minus 3. Okay, so we're bad at diplomacy, so we're actually negativing that. Temperate, so they like that we're temperate, so that's plus 10, and they received a gift, so that's plus 15. Cool. And he's 18 years old. Okay, cool. How old are we? 39. Okay. Right, anyway, back to the tutorial. Understand. Playing a family. Next, let's talk about your dynasty. As the game goes on, unless your character meets with an untimely accident or terrible disease, they will grow old and eventually die. The story doesn't end there. It's only game over if you do not have an heir to your own dynasty. Okay. As long as your titles have heirs of your dynasty, your legacy will live on. When your current character dies, you simply start playing as a new one, the player heir. Depending on the type of succession your realm has, this is likely to be one of your children, perhaps one that you have groomed to rule. Your dynasty has its own coat of arms, which you can find to the left. Okay, cool. Succession laws determined by how all titles and resources are divided between heirs when a character dies. You currently only have one heir. Let's take a look anyway. In some cases, when you take over your new character, you may even find that they are responsible for the untimely demise of your previous ruler. Okay, so open. Oh, okay. So to get to the top, I've got to do left and right. Is that what they're saying? Oh no, just left trigger. Okay, and then right bumper to get along to succession. Okay, next, as a member of the dynasty, you also have a renown shared by everyone in dynasty. Renown grows in several different ways and reflects how infamous your dynasty is rather than just you. Increase your renown will echo down, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool, we get it. Cool. And to ensure a future of your dynasty, you need family members. Getting married is a good start, but we can't promise that you will marry for love. Okay. For unmarried characters in your domain, you can set up marriages or betrothals by pressing X on the character and find spouse or arranged marriage. The two options are differently, so let's go through both. Highlight an unmarried character and press X to open, and let's do find spouse. Let's find spouse for our... Because arranged marriage is different than find spouse. So maybe arranged marriage for me, but I'll let my son find a spouse. That might be more nice. That might be nicer. Let's find a spouse for this person. Let's get married. For unmarried characters in debate. Oh yeah, cool, that's fine. That's the same thing. Find spouse opens a list of potential spouses. They hail from courts all over the world. Choosing arranged marriage also opens a list of potential spouses, but only with people from the court of the character you select. Your own character is visible on the left because this marriage needs your approval. Whoever is the liege of the other spouse will appear on the right side, as the union will need approval as well. Arranged marriage can be useful for matchmaking between your courtiers or for setting up specific marriage alliance. For now, find spouse is more relevant for our purposes. Okay. There are many factors to consider when choosing a spouse. To help you out, there is a filter function available to pare down... God, this is deep, isn't it? Pare down the list of candidates. Aspects to consider include potential alliances, skills, personality traits, expected fertility, and more. Some traits are congenital, meaning that might be inherited by your children. Perhaps some with a trait like that is a good place to start. Okay, and then you send proposal. Get married. Select a spouse for your character and send proposal. Right, okay. So we're not going to do it for our son then. We'll do it for ourselves first. So we will find a spouse. Plus 17. So that's her opinion of us. Is that right? She likes that we're temperate. She's 24. She's a bit young for us, but I think the world of this place is kind of that way. She's Welsh, and she has some... She's good in war. That's quite interesting. She doesn't like us at all. She's patient versus impatient. She's plus 7. They're all quite young, aren't they? Oh, she's a bit older. That's quite nice. Oh, she's intimidated, is that? Is intimidated by your dreadful reputation, fearing you. She's less likely to oppose you directly. God, see, this is where it's like... Whoa, whoa, whoa. How old are some of these people? Okay. Okay, no, we're gonna go for the one who's got the highest opinion of us. That seems sensible to me. She likes us. We seem to be getting on. Let's do that. I don't know. Relevance, filter options. What are the minimum age, adult, fertile? Yeah, I guess we don't mind any of that. Okay, cool. Right, we'll just do that. Yeah. Hello, person. I would like to... Oh, I'm pressing on the wrong buttons. Stand by. Select. Children of this marriage will be born into the house Brienne. A chance of children medium. Will accept plus 104. How do I can't go up. So I guess I'll just send proposal. Oh, it's because I'm not seemingly... Hang on, I think it's... Been having some problems with my controller recently, so... I hope there's not anything to do with that. How do I scroll down? Will that let me scroll down? No, it won't. So... Okay. Where am I select? How do I get out of this? Right. Select. Right, here we go. So what is this? Children born of this marriage will be of Gwen. Ah, so this is where I make it so that it's better for her than us. Right. Okay, and it gives us an alliance with that person. Okay, yes. Send proposal. When you have selected 2 characters for your marriage, you are presented with details of the union, along with additional options such as having the marriage be matrilineal. Right, let's actually double check what that is. Hang on. Tooltip. What is matrilineal? It's matrilineal marriage. Children will be born into their mother's house instead of their father's. Okay, cool. That's fine. If you are happy with the marriage, go ahead and send in an offer. This action usually takes a few days, but we'll make it instant for the tutorial. Excellent. May you live long and happily together. You may have noticed the toast message at the top of the screen. No, I didn't. Sorry. Toast messages deliver quick-fire information that is relevant to you or your character. Marriages are usually accompanied by an event, as your potential spouse's liege accepts or rejects your offer with a letter. There are different kinds of events, as they're critical to shaping your destiny, so keep an eye out. We recommend that you find a spouse for your heir as well. Yeah, I was going to do that. Cool. I understand. Family is important. The player heir will always come from your dynasty and most often from your house. In the future, it won't hurt to keep an eye on your family and their line of succession. Depending on their succession laws, you might end up inheriting titles. Okay. Right, let me minimize that for a second and get some things sorted. To the amicable petty King Murchad of Munster, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. You will be joined with my daughter, Gwenllian, in holy matrimony. May Saint Bridget bless your union. Thanks, buddy. Excellent. So look, we have a wife, and she likes us loads. Look at that. Look at that 8. She's got a whole bunch of siblings who aren't huge fans of us for the most part. But you know, what's our relationship? Oh, she doesn't have any lovers because that's us, right? What do we have? Do we have any? Interesting. We don't have any wards, I guess. That's our core. Any vassals? We've got 1 vassal, which is Ormond. Ormond's a vassal state. Okay. Right. And she's 80. Why is she 80? Why won't it tell me the facts about them? You used to tell me why they liked us so much. Request divorce. No, I'm alright, thank you. Right. Player heir. We're going to find you a spouse. That's a +10. Wait, whoa. Your sister-in-law? Right. Oh, okay. No, we don't want our son getting together with... No, that's a bit... No, that's a bit too... Let's go for her. She's 26, a little bit older. Oh, no, she's alright. 18? They're both 18? Yeah. Let's go for that. Why not? Send proposal. To the amicable petty Murchad of Munster, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Your son and heir, Brian, and my daughter, Simon, will be holy matrimony. Thank you. Fantastic. Now, why is she not a fan of us? Why are you -3? What traits have you got? Oh, she's an intricate web weaver. Oh, God. Okay, diligent. Wow. She's ambitious. Or maybe I shouldn't have done this. Oh, what have I set into my house? Why does she not like me? Also, why is it not telling me? Is it because I got too far into that? It used to tell me. Why is it not? What have I lost that's not telling me their opinions of me? Right, there we go. I have to mouse over them. So she's got plus 80 because loyalty and respect and a spouse. That's nice. And then he likes me. Right, okay. So then if I talk to him about this going to there, why does his spouse hate me so much? Minus 15 for being ambitious. Minus 13 for short reign. So she doesn't like how short I've been doing. Foreign culture group. She does like that I'm temperate. Right, okay. So we might have to try and... What actions can we do to try and alleviate that? Maybe we'll send her a gift. As a welcoming gift. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, she's positive. Cool. Alright. Cost us a bit of gold to do, but I think that's worth. We'll welcome into the family. We're paying both our son and his wife. That should be good, right? Okay. Let's get out of that and go back into the tutorial, shall we? So, we're going to hold Y. Not everyone in a dynasty will be landowners, but every plot of land on the map has an owner. Sometimes the owner is you, sometimes it's one of your vassals, and sometimes it's another realm entirely, many of whom also have or are vassals. The titles belong in a pyramid-like hierarchy according to their title tier. County ruled by a count, duchy ruled by a duke, kingdom ruled by a king, empire ruled by an emperor. Every title is legally... every title is legally, technically, but sometimes not in practice. Does that mean to be every title is legal, technically, but sometimes not in practice? Subordinate to a title one tier up the chain. Every county is thus part of a duchy. Every duchy is part of a kingdom. Right, okay, I understand. Note, there are many dynamic names for these titles. Your current ruler is in charge of a petty kingdom, which corresponds to the duchy tier. Okay, so I don't even... Wow, don't even have a kingdom yet. Okay. There are also barons. You have one, the mayor of Innis, the minor rulers of single holding subordinate to the court counts. Baron tier characters are generally of minor importance and not playable. Okay. We say legally because as Crusader Kings III lets you play with history, there is no way to guarantee that a king is actually in control of all the titles that his kingdom is supposed to contain within its borders. We call this title hierarchy. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, hold right trigger to open the map mode radial and set the duchy titles map mode. After exploring a bit of the map in the duchy mode, return to the realms map mode. Right, okay. So, let's do it. Oh my god. There we go, there's the duchy. So there's this one. That's our coat of arms. And seemingly that covers all of that. So we have all of Munster. Okay. No worries. Hey! This is where I am. I'm in that place. America. I know it's Mercia, but America. So I wanna see if we can take Kent. That's the goal. That's the goal. We've got how long? Half an hour. Let's do it. I'm sure that's not impossible. Right, we want to go back to the realms. Okay, cool. Right, understand. The de jure title of Munster consists of 3 counties. Their names should be visible on the map. Thomald, held by you. Desmond, held by a neighbouring ruler. And Ormond, held by your vassal. These counties are made up of smaller pieces of land, baronies, over the individual holdings of a realm. Holdings provide different levels of taxes and levies, as well as buildings that you can construct and upgrade, depending on the holding type. We suggest you start by upgrading the bastions and curtain walls. All buildings and building upgrades in progress will be shown in the quick access bar. Okay, select your capital holding, Lumen Reach with X. Select bastions. Okay. So, select your capital holding, Lumen Reach. So that one. X. Set bastion curtain walls among its buildings. It definitely said to... I'm definitely doing that, right? Holdings? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. How do I go to location? Arrange marriage? That's not going to help. I'm so confused. Lumen Reach. Select your capital, Lumen Reach. Then press X. Nope, that doesn't work. Do I need to go and zoom in more? Oh, it just wants me to select this. What? Click the up plus. That's the outpost. That's military camps. Walls and towers. Okay, we got there. We got there in the end. Right, okay. Upgrade that. Yes, fantastic. Well done. It takes some time for the buildings to be ready, though. Lumen Reach wasn't built in a day. Feel free to close the walls and construction window for now. Okay. Every holding provides taxes to the holder. If the holder is a vassal, they will in turn pay taxes to their liege. Taxes are your main source of gold income. Obligations can affect how high or low these taxes are. Being at war can affect the level of control in a country, which, okay, I understand. As a ruler, you are likely to be the liege of at least one vassal. These are rulers who have sworn fealty to you and are thus part of your realm. Vassals buy you gold taxes and soldiers' levies. It is possible to be both a liege and a vassal at once. Open the realms thing. Okay, so realm, vassal. There we go. He's not a big fan of us, actually. As a ruler, you're likely to be the liege of at least one. Okay, that we've done that. Here is a list of your current vassals. At the top of the list is the ruler of Ormond, whose land you can see on the map. This is the Earldom, a county tier title inside your realm. Come here for the overviewing, whether they are considered a powerful vassal or not, and the levels of taxes. Okay. It's worth... So they're normal. They are a powerful vassal. Okay. It's worthwhile keeping your vassals happy. This keeps them out of schemes and factions against you, no matter how mighty a ruler your character is. If your realm unites against you, either to dispose you through war or just to murder you while you sleep, your reign is bound to be cut short. Some of the vassals might serve on your council, making their opinion extra important, as they will be trusted with councillor tasks. There is a limit to how many vassals you can comfortably be in charge of before your realm becomes unwieldy. Going beyond this vassal limit affects taxes and levies provides you. This doesn't matter for the tutorial, but when you start to build your own kingdom, be mindful of growing too fast. If you end up exceeding your vassal limit, you can grant lower tiered titles to your vassals. Sometimes you can create new high tiered titles to consolidate your power in a region and strengthen your hold over the lower tiered de jure subservient to your new title. Hang on, before I learn any more, I would like to... interesting. So this is buildings that are being done. Okay, cool. Before that, I would like to do an action on this guy. I would like to... I can't really grant you a title. I don't have enough, but I can send you a gift. So let me send you a gift. Okay. It's a little bit better. Why do you hate me so? What's your reason for hating me? Impatient, ambitious, on the council, short reign, autonomous vassals, confederate partitions, foreign. Okay. Gluttonous versus temperate. Interesting. Okay, well, we have improved that slightly, but yeah, we need to keep on one side. I would like to get this guy's land. I wonder if he would be... I wonder if I can offer him a vassalship. I wonder how long, how much... Request to claim. Petition public lands to give you claim on a title in exchange for piety. I don't want hostile. I want offer vassalage. Ask, yeah, become your vassal. Yeah. Will not accept. Feudal contract starts with low taxes and low levy. Will accept +9. Low feudal obligations. Yeah, offer vassalage. Greetings, my amical liege. I accept your gracious offer of vassalization, my liege. Excellent. Okay, he's not a fan. Why is he not a fan? What's his reasoning? Short reign is really bad and wants a seat on the council. You know what? I'll give you a seat on the council, my friend. Do I have to grant you a title? No, I can't give you anything because you've got your own place. How do I get you on my title? Modify. No, they're low. Force petition, sanctioned, guaranteed, protected. Use a hook. Nope. Offer guardianship, offer ward, send a gift. I don't know. I don't have to do that yet. Let's just send you a gift. There you go. We're going through our goal pretty big, but at least he doesn't hate us completely. But yes, I will. Oh, I know I can probably do it. I'm on the council up there, right? Hang on. Council. You hate me. Why do you hate me so? Foreign culture group. Calm versus wrathful. Yeah, that's fair enough. So how do I get a new person on? Maybe I should play more of the tutorial. Who knows? What are my actions? Can I appoint as court physician? Interesting. What's barbershop? Oh, I can just customize people. That's quite fun. All right. So I want to get you on my council. I just don't know how to do it. Maybe I need to go via the court. Search for a physician. Invite knights. Invite claimants. Claimants are summoned to visit your court. Knights are summoned to visit your court. Your court. Oh, there's a lot of people that don't like me. Wow. Okay. All right. There's a lot here. Let's go back to the tutorial. It's safe in the tutorial. Your realm is the complete body of land and the titles that you control, including the areas held by your vassals. Right now, for you, this means that the counties called earldoms, due to your Irish culture, of Thomond and Ormond. When domain is used, we are instead referring to the lands that you own personally without vassals, Thomond. So we only own one currently. Some things that happen will only affect your domain, Thomond, while other things that will your entire realm and the duchy, your petty kingdom of Munster. Right, next. Note that there is a limit to how much land you can hold personally before you start incurring penalties, the domain limit. When you go above your domain limit, it can be a good idea to use the grant title interaction of characters you are friendly with, making them your vassals. As you have no spare titles to give away, you cannot currently do this, but you would otherwise find it in the... Yeah, okay, cool, understand. Managing a realm is a lot of work. As a ruler, you have the help of your council. These can be either vassals or members of your court, and they act as your trusted advisors. There is a council position corresponding to each skill, and married rulers will also have their spouses assisting them. Okay, yep, so we'll do that. Thank you. Councillors can be set to work, and they all do different things. You can change a councillor's tasks by selecting the button near their portrait in the council view. Being a councillor is a prestigious position. Powerful vassals expect to be appointed and will be unhappy if left out. Yeah, no, I would like to do... I want to get... How do I put them in? No, I don't want to go to schemes. I want to know how I get him on side. I want to make him... damn it. Let's minimize this for a second. Let's have a look at this guy. What are you good at? You're good at intrigue. What is my current council guy good at? Intrigue. Oh, he's really good at intrigue, and he likes me a lot, so we don't really want to do that. We need him because he's one of our powerful vassals. He likes me as well. This guy has no education, so swapping him for the education would be mad. Oh. How do I get rid of him? No, I don't know yet. We'll go back to the tutorial and let's find out. Right, once we go to this place, cool. A good time to use a scheme might be when you will find the line of succession to not be as clear-cut and favourable as you like. One way to get ahead is to simply remove the competition quietly and with no witnesses. Murder schemes come with a risk of discovery. If your attempt goes awry, it will make your character unpopular, especially with your intended target. A sway scheme is made for increasing the opinion someone has of your character. Let's try it. Oh, okay. So once we have to go to the council... Wait, what am I doing? Open the council menu... On command bar, pressing left trigger, right trigger. Select the court chaplain, your bishop, with A. Right, okay. The court chaplain. Okay, him apparently. Oh yeah, my bishop. Okay, and then what am I doing with him? Wish I could see what my... What does it want me to do? Open the character and say, oh, sway scheme. Sway scheme. If schemes here, Lewis's opinion of you will increase by 25. Oh, that's quite cool. 50 minutes, take time to complete scheme. Every month there's a predicted chance of 70% to progress based on the scheme's power versus thing. Alright, start scheme. Oh, so we're going to try and sway Leo because he doesn't like us. Cool, that makes sense. Okay. Excellent. Once set in motion, your scheme will slowly progress over time. The time before a conclusion is reached varies based on the scheme's success chance, which can be affected by the relevant skills. In this case, it's affected by diplomacy, which isn't great. If you're unhappy with your scheme, you can cancel at any point. Okay. Right, we want to go to intrigue. Excellent. Once its motion, your scheme will slowly progress over time. The time before a conclusion is reached varies based on the scheme's success chance, which can affect your relevant skills. In this case, it is affected by your diplomacy. Oh no, we've read that. I just read that again. Apologies. Sometimes schemes give rise to secrets. If you catch someone trying to commit murder, it's probably in their best interest to make sure you keep it quiet. You can also blackmail them to gain a hook. Hooks represent a favour you can call in on to hold. Or a hold you have over a particular character, letting you encourage or force them to do your bidding. As you play, you'll find many different ways to gain hooks and experiment with them. Okay. So, these are our hooks. We don't have any so far. This weak hook can be used for a number of things. For example, you can increase the obligations set by a feudal contract you have with a feudal vassal. To access the menu for changing your feudal contract, go to your vassal list in the realm menu and press X on its portrait to modify feudal contract. Yeah, we already got to that. That's fine. War is a central part of Crusader Kings III. There are many concepts to cover, but for now, let's just briefly on some of them. The rest and the details will let you discover as you start playing. Okay, the most important events are any war the battles which are fought by armies. Most of your soldiers will come from levies, but you can expand your army by employing men-at-arms. If things get really tough, you can also hire mercenaries provided you with gold. Okay, let's minimize that. Go to military. When war starts, you can raise your armies by going to your quick access bar and select the big red flag, or big red flag, which will appear at the same time with the war score icon. You can of course raise all armies from this military view as well. When a war is over, you have to disband your soldiers before starting another war. Rally points are mustering grounds for the levies, and men-at-arms are under your command. Right, okay. To start a war, you need a legitimate reason, a casus belli against another ruler. There are various ways to obtain a casus belli. You might have de jure titles that make you the rightful liege of your target. You might inherit claims, or you could pursue holy wars against nearby infidels. Although these are the most common, there are dozens of different types of course. Okay, that's fine. The easiest, most straightforward way to acquire claims is to use fabricate claim on country. This is something your court chaplain sees to through one of his council tasks. I understand. Almost there. Unpausing. Soon we'll let you unpause the game. There are just a few things to go over. Firstly, it's important to know that there are 5 different speeds. Okay, cool. And you press right bumper, left bumper to switch between. Oh no, hold square and then press. Okay. Secondly, from certain important events, the game will auto pause for you. There's nothing wrong with playing at lower speeds, increasing the speed when things are quiet or slowing down. Generally, we recommend you pause the game when inspecting menus and face with tough decisions. Start the game. Hey, we made it. And it literally was a 40-minute tutorial, so that's quite funny. There we go. What now? There are many things you could do that you have dipped your toes in on some essential systems, create things like setting your own goals. If you want a suggestion, we recommend you try to become the king or queen of all Ireland. War is not the only way either. Yeah, no, I'm quite like that idea. Oh, an unexpected visit. With my mind set on a relaxing evening, I am heading for my wife Gwenllian's chambers with some wine and a chess set. Without knocking, I push her door open. Petty Queen Gwenllian is seated by her desk, writing furiously. As I clear my throat, she jumps out of her skin. She quickly stuffs a roll of parchment into her pocket and turns towards me with an uneasy look upon her face. Gains 10 opinion of you. Okay, so these are all just. So loses 15 opinion of you. But I will find out what Petty Gwenllian is hiding, good or bad. Possible outcomes: 80% I find the parchment. I'll find out what Petty Gwenllian is hiding for good or bad. 2% I'm discovered by Petty and it loses 25 opinion because you'll be angry. Or I can respect her privacy. I will respect her privacy for now. She's got a plus 60 opinion of me, so that's good. Wedding celebration. With my marriage to Petty Queen Gwenllian, the realm expects us to throw a suitably extravagant wedding celebration. It is well within my right to collect a royal aid duty as part of this, but some may consider it takes us to levy an extra tax during time of jubilation. No, I don't think I need to. Yeah, I think I'll let my subjects enjoy the festivity without worry. Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. We wanna keep people on side, I think. Right, so what am I... Oh, A gesture of appreciation. A mischievous smile is playing on Petty Queen Gwenllian's lips. I know I've acted strangely as of late, and for that I apologise, but I had good reason. Gwenllian hands me a neatly wrapped gift decorated with colourful ribbons. I want to surprise you. I had it custom made. There was only one like it. Go ahead and open it. Thank you. What you got me? Ah, we got a present. Awesome. So, things are going well for us. So, oh, that's our Sway Leo, and that's our building of the Bailey. Can we build other things? So, hang on. So there's a temple here. There is a city here and some farmland. And there's a castle here. Got castle holding. So, who owns Ennis? I own it, Ennis. Okay, so I have 2 places. So could I grant this to my son? Yeah. I can give him Eldon. He gets 40 opinion of you for 50 years. And he becomes my vassal. Yeah. Yeah. Greetings, Petty King, Merchant of Munster. It is my duty to inform you that irrefutable evidence has been unveiled proving that your marriage with Petty Queen Grilla is consanguineous in nature. This information will stay between the 2 of us if you end this unholy union at once. Can I find out what that means? Consanguineous in nature. Hang on. Which was the tooltip. Tooltip. How do I find out? I don't know what it means. So surely this can all be forgotten. Ursula gets a weak hold favor on you. I don't care, but I do want to know what consanguineous means. I'm gonna have to Google it. I think. Let's have a quick Google. How am I spelling that? This is the best part of the video where I'm actually just doing something on a different screen. Sangui. Oh, they're descended. Ah, we're. Oh, okay. So I need to look at our family tree. Can I? No. We will. Surely this can be all we've forgotten, and I'll leave him with a hook. But actually, let's find out what's going on then with our spouse. Her grandparent. Oh, she's pregnant. Right, quick. Before we do that, we need to remember to pause. Okay. So let's have a look. We've got a new child, who apparently is going to be some relation. Our grandparents are these 2. So she has different grandparents. That's a good sign. Different grandparents. They can't be that close together then. Their parents are these 2. Okay. And then, is there an easier way to look at this? And I wish there was a way to see the whole family tree, but I don't know. We're gonna leave it like that though. But yeah, she's pregnant. Okay. All right, so let's have a look at our map, shall we? So this is our whole duchy, and this area is owned by 1 vassal. This area is owned by our son. This area is owned by another vassal. This guy doesn't have a place on our thing yet. Who is this guy then? Okay, I don't think I've got anything that can claim that yet. But I would like to span bit by bit. But we'll see. Right, let's keep time going. How many building things can I have going? Oh, Catherine in favour decreased by 10. Sinful bishop exposed. Okay. I've got 500. I've got gold. My gold is going up, which is good. So can I build stuff? Construct a new holding? Oh, what's the... So I can't have a temple. A city must be constructed first. Okay, we'll construct a city then. Yeah. Oh god, we are really down on gold though. We should be careful. Yeah, we don't have enough gold. Yeah, we need a lot more gold. Okay. So perhaps we will put up to 1.5 times. Oh god, okay. Is she done? She's inspired recruitment. This spouse's average martial skill led to this windfall. Nice. Focus recruitment for 10 years. Nice. Okay. With a tired yet blissful smile, Gwendolyn presents me with a perfect little daughter. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? Why has this got a little symbol on it? Oh, because I get to choose it myself. After Petty Queen Gwendolyn, after Petty Queen Gwendolyn's mother, after an ancestor, a good Catholic name, a good Irish name. May you grow to be a strong and wise, my daughter. Okay, maybe after her mother, that might be quite good. Yeah. That's got to be good, right? Oh, he's swayed. Okay, that's cool. Converted from Norwegian to Irish. I'm going to have to pay attention to culture at some point. I just got to let my coffers grow at the moment. Everything's going up there, which is good. What is this one building again? Gained another 25 opinion. What's this guy's opinion? Is it still negative, and is it getting more negative? Dude, I'd love to get you involved, man, but you've got some skills. I still don't know how to appoint you. You will make another attempt. It's not swayed. Let me pause for a second. So if I look at my options, he's at plus 34, and he's got like a small hook on us. So maybe we'll send someone else to do a mission instead. Maybe we'll get this guy on side because he's not a big fan of us. Arrange a marriage. Request claim. Offer. What does offering a ward do? Choose a ward from your court. Offer a guardianship. Choose a guardian from your court. I don't know what these mean. They have got a hook on him apparently, so let's sway him. There's a scheme. Yeah. So we've got a scheme on him to sway him because I want him to be less pissed at me. So does that mean I have two? No, I've removed the other one. Okay, that's cool. Cool, we've got that village centre being done. Right. Let's carry on time then, shall we? Gained organised service for 5 years. Your marshal's average martial skill led to this windfall. Nice. Lost 1 level of devotion. What's going on here? A shady discussion. I'm passing the castle garden for a morning walk when a soft breeze carries the voice of Targ and Munchart to my ear. I didn't say his name at all correctly there. Mucheretak. I'm not sure the pronunciation. I gave it a go. The two courtiers are talking to each other in a secluded spot nearby, frequently glancing around to make sure nobody's listening. While it's hard for me to make out most of their words from a distance, it is clear that their discussion relates to Earl Brian. If only I could get a bit closer. I must know what they are hiding, whatever the cost. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably nothing. If only I could get a bit closer. Let's try that. Duke William of Normandy has announced to the world that he and his vassal have converted to iconoclasm, having become disillusioned with the teachings of the Catholic priest. The nobles of Normandy no longer consider the clergy to be righteous and true. As iconoclasts, they believe their new faith properly aligns with the will of God and are distancing themselves from the former religious institutes. What twisted mockery of our faith is this? You know, they do have some good points. I like how I have to be so thick. Well, I will just stay with the faith. I think that makes the most sense. Okay, there's a lot happening, and I am really not following any of it. How is things going along with my son? His spouse now likes me. That's good. They have a primary heir, which apparently we have a small hook on. Yeah, our son's doing all right. That's a really good point, actually. Oh, God, hang on. Who gets my stuff? Succession. When you die, you will play as player heir. Yeah, and he... I would like all children inherit in equally. Designate. I would like to designate an heir. All children. I guess we'll go for that. He opposes, proves, approves. Okay, male only. Male preference equal. Female only. Okay, he's just not happy at all with any of it, is he? Male preference. Men take precedence over women in succession. Male rulers can have concubines or multiple spouses if their faith is there. I guess I'm not changing the law. Am I not changing the law? It doesn't seem to give me an option. Why are you a dick? Maybe I need to wait. I don't know. Okay, we'll keep going. Not swayed. My vassal, Earl Munich, has arrived at court with a bandaged arm and fear in his eyes. He tells me that my son and heir, Earl Brian, have been challenging people to duels all over Desmond. Please forgive me, my lord, but this has to stop. Earl Brian turned up at my doorstep and challenged me. I had no choice but to accept. This is not the first time either. I am but the last in a long line of victims. Pat, your father will show you how it's done. These duels will cease at once. Yeah, we're not having anyone get hurt. Interesting, it's not telling me what... Have I got tooltips turned off, perhaps, now? In our recent communication with vassal Earl Minodak expressed their want to focus on his ambitions and interests more. I could make sure that our coming letters contain more on topic close to the heart. I think he likes to focus on diplomatic matters. He surely enjoys subterfuge and intrigue. I believe nothing entices him like a good book. It's not my place. I think he's best at subterfuge and intrigue. That's his best stats, I think. In his response, my vassal encouraged my slight dip into more personal topics. Now I just have to keep pretending that I know anything about intrigue. Greetings, my amiable liege. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Tralee. It will be a grand affair worthy of your honourable presence. It will be my pleasure. Why not? A warm welcome. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and our gracious host, Earl Miradak, has welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward to this. Merrick announced a slight delay to the serving of the food, and Mayor Cannon looks ready to burst with frustration. In between grumbles from his stomach, I only hear grumbles of displeasure. He is making a fool of himself. Where are my tooltips? I want tooltips on. Where are my tooltips? Are they tooltips on? Hold for advance. There. Okay, well, this is what I wanted. Okay, cool. Thank you. No immediate effects. What's this do? You gain courteous guest for 5 years. You gain 20 stress because you are impatient. Let's get some stress. I think we can afford some stress. The pleading gaze I received from my acquaintance Stella is taking on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner he has hid in all evening, and the walls are hindering his escape. To think a unlanded would act in such a way? I was struck the converging guests, gains his opinion, you get weak cook favor, or come now tag, tell us a story, loses 20 opinion of you, because he thinks it's cruel, you grow closer to forming a rivalry with him. Every guest, however, will gain a 10 opinion of you. No, I don't know I'm not going to lose favour, am I? So that just helps one person, so that's fine, we'll do that. What a feast! I remember the days spent in Earlmate halls for a long time to come. Now it is time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine, and once more resume my duties as Lord of the Realm. Farewell, my vassal. You lose 20 stress. Fantastic. Just lose what we gained, and gain 15 opinion for 5 years. Attended my feast. Cool, that should be quite good. Wife's doing a good job. Gain 25 opinion of you, so he's a good friend now. He's got plus 60 now, so we're fine there. I wonder if... call to war. To the amicable petty king Murchad of Munster, I call to your honour our alliance and join me in the Peffordward claim of the lordship of Penion. Everyone has a thing. On decline, I lose 750 fame and loses 50 opinion of you for rejected call to a defensive war. Oh, if we're being defensive, join Penion claim of the lordship of as a defender. Yes, I will accept. Yeah. Yeah, accept. Okay, maybe we should get some regular time. A scheme at court. Oh my god, they're twins. My spymaster has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my nephew. Hang on. I need to remember that I have to hold it to get the thing. That's what I want. Okay. So he's got a good opinion of me. So we want to keep him because he's got a good opinion. Who are these two people though? Is my spymaster Marichade? Hang on a second. We must stop the villain behind this. Hang on a second. Right. Who is my spymaster the same guy claiming that warfare controls. Your warfare controls are currently in manual. This means you have to complete control over your armies, their routes, targets, and the army composition. In this mode, you can also participate in battles and command armies using a ruler. Alternatively, you can switch the controls to automated. This will also... Yeah, no, we'll keep it manual for now. Hang on. Yeah, it was my spymaster was telling me he himself. That's why I said they were twins, because it was the same guy reporting that he himself. That's so funny. Right, so we've got a hostile scheme. The murder of Marichad. So what can I do about this? Can I... No exposed agents yet. Can I do anything about this? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so it's just something to be aware of, I suppose. Okay. So my army is going... Oh, and that's time. Let's just go a little bit longer because we did have a long tutorial. Just want to get into a little bit more of the meat. So where are we going? Where is this army? Right, okay. 365 units we're sending over. Oh, wow. To make my vassal Erma more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. I'll be sure to mention that his how well it suits him. Will happen. Possible outcomes. Your compliment will be well received. Your compliment comes across as an insult. Clear rationale. Youthful vigor. Well, let me have a look at his stats, shall I? What do I know about him? Can I click on him? We know... Okay. He's a blackguard. Unmarried. Flamboyant trickster, lover's pox. Oh, he's got blisters and okay. Seducer, he does like to seduce though. He's wounded. Arbitrary, who does his own thing and has little regard for others, and he's lustful and he's honest. Okay. So clear rationality, youthful vigor. How old is he? 48. Youthful vigor now. He's very poorly. He's got lots of things. Youthful vigor, unmatched people skills. Clear rationality. I don't know. Unmatched personal skills, maybe? No, because he doesn't care for other people. So we'll do clear rationality. Of all those options, I think that was the best one. Greetings, my amicable age. Our recent correspondence left much to desire. Please refrain from personal remarks in the future. Oh. Okay. Apparently he didn't like that. So what's going on over here then? So our army have come to join. Pleasure I've gained the trait. Pregnant. Oh, I've got a pregnant again. So do we keep the defenders at bay? How is the war going? Oh no. Your war contribution. They have like twice the soldiers as we do. This is the war script. I don't know. Man, there is so much to this game, isn't there? Like it's amazing to think like we're on this little tiny bit that we're playing with, but that's just Ireland, which is there's the British Isles, which is then Europe, which is then this entire board to play on. Wow, there's a lot to this, but I think I will actually just leave it there. I think we're going to lose that war. I think we're pissing off a few people here and there. Oh, greetings, Petty King Merchad of Munster. Your vassal, Enric Merrick, I demand satisfaction for this slight. You pay 15 to Petty King aid. You spend 75. Bring aid's opinion of you. Eric McGain's opinion of you. Okay, Merrick will plead for your forgiveness publicly. Yeah, so he won't be a big fan of me. He'll feel insulted. Good one, Merrick. Cat loses 30, 25 opinion. Oh, I'll just pay the money. Keep people friendly. Siege. I think we just threw all those guys into the meat grinder, which is not the greatest thing in the world. Did this building finish? Yeah, it looks like it did. So, current building's Bailey. We could then go to wall towers. Just further increases our defences by the looks of things. But I'd rather build things that help out. Is this city being built? It has. Defeat. Predator claim on the lordship of Plain. We lost the war, led by person. Gets lordship. Gains 15 fame. Allied shared 15. Your war contribution is 0%. Your contribution was lower than the required 100, so you gain nothing. So be it. I thought I contributed. I don't pretend to understand that. Anyway, we're going to pause it there. That is Crusader Kings 3, and it's a bit too much game for me, I think, honestly. I would really love to get into this kind of stuff. Well, first of all, I'd love to have the time to get into this kind of things. But also, there's just a bit too much. I was getting the hang of it to a point. And I do love all the different systems in play. I love the concept of it. I mean, for starters, you've got all these different names, which just slide right off my smooth brain. So I'm not keeping track of all these different people. I find that really difficult. And then the game is just full of that, for starters, like full of all these important people. Then you got the fact that I'm doing everything on a controller, which is definitely not the best way to play this game. Then you've got so many menus everywhere. Lots of pop-ups, so you're constantly putting out fires, which is good. That's not a negative at all. But it's a lot of stress, and I know I've only just started. I know I'm an hour into a game that probably takes you 20 hours at least to master. But I don't feel compelled to play more. Although, admittedly, if I had the time, I think I would like to try and understand this maybe. I like the concept of slowly but surely building up your empire and taking things over. But it's just a lot. It's just a lot. There's a lot of game here. And maybe I'm just too small. Maybe I'm not big enough to manage the big game. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Shotgun Squirrel out.